Hey there. Let's talk about this guy. This video isn't really brought to you by anybody, but I do want to give a shout out to CyberpowerPC.com for building this guy right here. If you're in the market for a new PC, perhaps you want to get a custom build or you want to check out their in-stock section, go to CyberpowerPC.com and see what they've got to offer. They have new parts coming in all the time, so it's an easy way to get something quick. You know that it's going to be in stock, so if you have your dream build in mind, you can go there, go through the parts list, select everything that you want. They'll build it for you, ship it straight to your door. I know I said that this is a CyberPower 2021 build, but this actually happened in 2020, but I'm doing the video now in 2021, so get mad if you want to. It's the same stuff. You can get the same stuff and more stuff at CyberPower right now, but I have a 3080. That's what I wanted, so you can still get those, you know, well, you can get put on the list to get one or whatever, but parts and everything may change a little bit, but as far as like the actual service and how you order one, that hasn't changed at all. So back last year, whenever they announced the 30 series for NVIDIA, I knew that I wanted to get a 30 series card because in my old PC, my HP Omen that I was streaming on for a long time, or gaming on and then streaming onto a laptop, you know, it had a 1080 in it with the i7, and it was a decent machine for the time, but it's kind of wore out after a while. So I wanted to upgrade. I saved my money, and of course, scalpers. So next best thing was I knew that there's probably going to be some bottleneck too. So I was like, look, I know that these guys have them. They're going to get them because they're PC building website. So let's go there. Let's see how long it's going to take. Let's see how much it's going to price out and everything. And I built a pretty solid rig for my budget. I didn't get to go all out with everything that I really wanted, but obviously, you know, I got the main components. So just a quick rundown of what I actually got on this PC. We've got a Intel i9 10900KF processor, ASUS motherboard, 32 gigs of 3200 RAM, NVIDIA RTX 3080 graphics card. You can see in the logo there, it's an EVGA. It is the one that actually they told had like the capacitor problems, but it's overclocked. But here's an idea. Don't overclock it. It's a 3080. Why are you overclocking a 3080? It's brand new. Why? You know, gold power supply, all the good stuff in it, solid state drive, mechanical drive they threw in for free. I did have one issue. So I got an M2 drive. It's an ADATA Swordfish M2 solid state drive that I had an issue with whenever it first shipped. So for some reason that it wouldn't initialize and the boot disk wasn't on that drive. So I thought, maybe they just thought that I wanted it on the solid state drive, but I'm not sure what the reasoning behind it was, but it could be the reasoning is because there was an issue with the actual drive. So I swapped it in the slots, tried to troubleshoot it, tried to initialize it, tried to, you know, load a boot disk to it, all this other stuff. Would not take. But CyberpowerPC has great customer service. All you gotta do is get in contact with them with your email or phone or whatever, and they'll get you taken care of. I was able to take the drive out, ship it back, RMA'd it. They sent me a brand new one, put it in there, no issues. I say no issues, then one day I came in and it was on the BIOS screen, but I didn't tighten down the screw on the M2 drive enough, so I think it just kind of came unseated, but we're good now. So we have a boot disk that's an M2 drive on there. I'm very happy with my purchase. Also, one really cool thing, you can pay like 20 extra bucks, upload your own PNG file. You can get whatever you want etched onto the glass right here. Just make sure that you have a tempered glass door on your PC if that's what you want to do. You can get text for cheaper. Logos are a little bit more expensive. You do have to actually upload a logo for them to do that. There's also tons of other accessories that you can look for. So like, I mean, you can upgrade your, you know, wiring, the cooling system, all that other stuff. I tell you what, we can talk about all the accessories or whatever, but how about we go over to the website and I'll actually show you what it does. All right, so here we are at the CyberpowerPC website. If you're looking here, there's always promotions going on, always sales. Like right now, you can get a free 500 gig M2 drive with mechanical hard drive purchase for desktop. These are all their featured deals. They carry a full selection of processors, hard drives. If you're brand new to building a PC, they're going to help you out with this. So if you look at this and it's very daunting and you're like, oh, well, where do I start? Well, there's two places you can start. Let's go ahead and start with the instant ship items. So instant ship is a way of looking to see what actually they have readily available in stock on the shelf, in the box. They can ship it straight to you. Now these go pretty fast. So if they build stuff, I mean, when they get a shipment in of a lot of different gear, they're going to build up some of the nicer computers and they go on sale in a hurry and they're gone. So the highest graphics card you can get right now is a 1660, the instant ship stuff. That's really a lot of what you're going to see on the shelf at, like, you know, big box stores, excluding like Best Buy and stuff. Best Buy can have a lot of, you know, like a little bit higher end graphics cards. These are GTX series, not RTX series. And now with everything going with ray tracing from Minecraft all the way to Fortnite to, you know, Cyberpunk and everything, you definitely want to look for ray tracing in your graphics card. The other option is you can go over here to gaming PCs and just start from here. You can select your configurator with just a straight up custom configuration, start from kind of a baseline thing and go from there. If you're brand new to gaming PCs, you can go to this easy PC page right here. So you can literally go through these just simple steps like this, selecting what it is. So you just start here. If you want a desktop or a laptop, I will recommend, look, if you're looking into getting gaming PC or into PC gaming, make sure that you are getting a desktop and not a laptop. If you want to be mobile, I get it. But honestly, like swapping out parts in a laptop, just the way that technology advances, it's really not that prudent or economical to get a gaming laptop. Let's go. All right, let's say, I don't know, give yourself about a $2,000 budget, $2,000. I probably could have typed it right there. Yeah, good job. And then what resolution do you want to play on? Right now it's only set to 1080p or 1440. We want that 1440, obviously. And then what games do you like to play? Everybody loves Warzone. Valorant is, you can run on a potato pretty much, but frames win games. So we'll select that. Apex. I hate Fortnite, but sure, we'll look at Fortnite. Does anybody play PUBG anymore? Let's go with that. All right, which brands do you like? I personally like NVIDIA and Intel. I've just had not great experience with AMD. So what do we want to do? Instant ship PC or custom configured PC? Or no preference, it'll show you all of them. But we want a custom build one. So you click right here, custom build, and then we're showing us our results. This will tell you like exactly what you're gonna be looking for. But here's what's really cool is it actually gives you what the FPS is gonna be for each one of these builds. This is basically what I have, with the exception of I have a 3080 Flex, and some of the other stuff that some of the other upgrades or whatever. But I mean, this is a good place to start. 3070 is a great card. It's actually, outperforms the 2080, the 2080 Ti. The 3070 is a great card for under two grand. This is pretty good. Now, mind you, if you don't have a monitor, you're gonna have to budget for a monitor, but still pretty solid build. The main difference between these two is going to be your processor. So the processor on this is a little bit faster than this one. So this one's really close. So let's see if we can customize this and get to where we want to be at. And this is $1,800. So when you click on this and you go in here, you can select all kinds of different. So once you select which one you want, you can scroll down here and then you can start the actual customization of what you want. They always drop these first ones here. This is like, the additional add-ons. They got everything from gaming chairs to, peripherals and extras and all that other stuff. So they got you covered on that too. So let's jump over here to the CPU and see if we can upgrade that and see how much it would cost to actually do these upgrades. So you see a lot of times they also have rebates, instant $50 off here. It's their winter mega sale. So each time that you upgrade something, it'll show you how much it's going to increase the price or decrease the price. So if we wanted to jump up to, say a little bit faster, the nicest one. So that's a $60 upgrade. I was told whenever I was building mine that both of these are basically the same. Always check for the free stuff. You can have the Intel Holiday Play and Create and Serious Sam Bundle or Marvel Avengers. You can do the performance tuning. I didn't do any of that stuff. Overclocking, don't overclock your brand new computer. Air cooling is great, but it's even better, liquid cooling. Let's go ahead and grab that. Free liquid cooling system, $0. We're liquefied. Don't have to worry about colored liquid because you're not going to see it. It's all encased. Here's your motherboard. As long as it's got all the stuff that you want, just leave that the same. RAM, here we go. 16 gigs on here. You can upgrade that. If you upgrade it, it's 120 extra bucks. Graphics card. So they got some that's like, all right, hey, this is sold out. You can jump down here. This is the card that I have, the XC3. If you want to stream, you even got your capture cards covered. But with the 3070, you can actually stream and game on the same PC, no problems. They will also tell you at the end of it if the power supply is going to be enough. Always go with a gold power supply. It's just a good rule of thumb. I think I went with a 1,000-watt power supply. For extra $30, it's a good peace of mind, but you don't necessarily have to have it because it's still going to be, enough power for that. If you add a bunch of other stuff into your computer, it may actually draw too much power. So be careful of that. But again, they tell you right down here, suggested wattage, and here's what your power supply can do. And then also you have a running frame counter down here to see what your estimated frame count is going to be. All different options for hard drives here. Check out the ones that have like sales or anything like that. If they say like, hey, this is free if you do this, make sure that you maximize that. There's probably some free stuff on here. You just got to find it. External storage, you've got routers, wireless NICs, sound cards. The sound card that is built into the motherboard is probably going to be sufficient for what you're doing. But to get started, if you have like a USB mic or whatever, you're fine. Monitors. You can also pick out your monitors here. Tons of options here that you can look at, and they'll add it to the price, and it all ships in the same box. Here's all the different cabling, speakers if you need that, but who uses speakers now when we all have headphones? All these different adapters, mouse and key. So if you want to upgrade that, it actually comes with their CyberPower keyboard. It's a membrane keyboard. It's not a mechanical keyboard. And they also have the mouse as well that goes with it. All the different accessories. You can also go with headphones and things like that here. USB mics, headphone stands, internal USB, routers, webcams, power supplies, all this other stuff. You do have to get a copy of Windows, so you are going to have to pay for that. Make sure that you get this little guy right here for 10 bucks. They'll send you a Windows recovery USB drive. Make sure that you get that so that if something happens to your computer, you can just dump that bad boy back onto your computer and get back up to running. Professional wiring, make sure that you get this. They're going to tidy up all your cables, make sure everything looks good. I also went with the, look, for 20 extra bucks for them to put packing material inside of your computer to make sure nothing gets shifted around and nothing comes loose in shipping. That's huge. It's just the extra, these two things right here for 30 extra bucks. You're going to add on just a little bit more peace of mind, because you want to make sure that thermal compound is making good contact, making sure that you're protecting your CPU. And this is to protect everything in all your components in there. Because I mean, when have you ever seen people working with UPS or FedEx? They don't care what the box is. They just want it off their truck. That's it. So make sure that you include that. I have the standard warranty. I didn't go with the premium warranty. You can if you want to. It basically just is, they will include the cost of shipping to and from for repairs. It comes with also a 3-year service plan, 5% instant rebate on all orders for no rush delivery. No rush delivery, just you wait a little bit longer, but you get 5% off your total order. That's pretty cool. 315 frames at 1440p on Valorant. Are you kidding me? 145 on Warzone. That's about right. And we're under 2K. Tax and everything. A beast of a machine for $2 grand. They're going to assemble it for you. They're going to ship it straight to your door. You're going to have great customer service. You're going to have great tech support, and you're going to enjoy your PC. Isn't that cool? That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the actual PC build, be sure to hit me up in the comments. I'm going to link all the specifications down in the description. All the parts, pieces, all of my accessories, peripherals, and all that stuff, so you can check it out. Be sure, if you want to ask me questions live, you can come to my Twitch channel. I stream every Tuesday through Thursday at 7 p.m. We talk about PCs and streaming and gaming and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, hope to see you there. So till next time, peace out.